Morning, gang. Elevation Nation, welcome aboard. Happy Saturday. Hey, Monday's halfway through the month, so we're kicking this off, kickoff weekend into the middle of the month. We're doing digging. Oh, hey, when you show up, normally on Saturdays, gang, I know starting this next week, we're moving everything to the Coach Rozy FB Bootcamp private group page. So make sure you get pushed over there, get signed up for that group page. It's a private group page. But on Saturdays, what we're going to still make sure is that we're going to have it posted on Coach Rozy, and we'll work to have it back up on the Facebook group page too. But invite friends, family, enemies, whoever you want on Saturdays. It's open to everybody, so we'll post that up on Coach Rozy Facebook page too. So anybody can come and join and have those on Saturday. We're doing digging and kind of talking about a little bit of a certain Saturday. We're going to do our movement prep. We're going to add a few things, see if you're paying attention. So we got a couple exercises. We're going to change it up. So if you follow the normal routine and join us usually on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we kind of have our movement prep routine. Some will be saying, but we're throwing a few wrinkles in there for you, so make sure you pay attention. During dynamic warm-up, we're doing our leg kick series. Then we're doing some cardio. You can do it from the floor if you want. We're going to use the chair, so you're doing like chair plank jacks, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Chair mountain climbers, we got 2 sets of each of those, then we'll get a little break, then we'll do jumping jacks and skaters. 2 rounds, 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. So you end up doing 2 of each or 4 per round. Then we got little mini circuit set up. I'll give an example, we'll go over these and get to, but we're doing push-ups for 10, squats for 10, wide grip push-ups for 8, sumo squats for 8, diamond push-ups for 6, narrow deep squats for 6, and we're doing 3 rounds of that. So you'll need a chair, you will need your mat. For some of the warm-up stuff, you're gonna want some resistance if you have your soup cans, water bottles, dumbbells, whatever you have. Coach has a couple different sets of dumbbells out, so depending on what she's gonna do for like her shoulder work, we got shoulder work, arm work, core work, hamstrings, backside, arms, we got our push-pull series. So I'm gonna get Coach in here, we'll get rolling here in about a minute. Less than a minute, I guess. So welcome aboard. Happy Saturday. Happy 13th. Hi, Jantina. Hi, Susie. Hi, Eric. Big Eric. How was the shooting? Where are you going today to do that? Hi, Lisa. Brandon, Stacy. Top of the morning to y'all, gang. Hi, Christina. Top of the morning. Give us a hello, give us a thumbs up. Give us a good morning. Big shout out. We'll get rolling here in about 15 seconds, gang. Well, we're gonna start with, gang, we're gonna start, instead of our march day, we're gonna go our arm swing, get those shoulders. I know some folks' shoulders, we rock shoulders. We're gonna get your shoulders today a little bit too. So we're gonna start off with, gang, we're just gonna start off with our arm swing. Up and over, coming up and over, just 10 up and over. Nice 10 arm swings up and over. For 10, good tall toe reach. For 10. Then after I do my 10 up and over, I'm gonna do 10, think that you're giving yourself a hug. I'm gonna come out to the side. Hi, Stacy. So I'm going to give myself an arm hug, side to side. Right over left, left over right. I'm going to go 10 there. Stretch out the back side of the shoulder, stretch those shoulders coming through. And then the next one we're doing, gang, think if you had a medicine ball and you were doing overhead chops, okay? Coach going to take her arms overhead, so it's like our reach squat, but she's going to take her arms overhead. And think you're just chopping in between your legs. I got 10 chops. Up overhead. I'm going to start pushing my hips back and through. Chopping up and over. After I do 10 here, gang, I'm going to go 10 diagonal chops. So she'll go from over her right shoulder down to outside of her left knee. You see Coach is lifting her hips. She's going to get some rotation going. Go through the shoulder, down to the hip. I got 10 right shoulder to left knee. Then I'm going to go left shoulder to right knee, but Coach is getting her hips opened up, rotating through. On her diagonal chops, 10 to the right, 10 to the left. Lift that backside heel as I turn away. That heel's going to be lifted and come through. 10 right side, 10 left side. Then from here, gang, we're going to go over to our overhead chop, but with a deep squat. So just like we started with our chops, but now we normally do this during the week. You're going to bend your ankles, knees, and hips. So I'm going to work to get good depth. So I'm going back to those chops like Coach was doing, but now I want to get below my knees to get down to those ankles. Reach down to the ankles. After 10 there, gang, I'm going to go to my rotations. Side to side rotations. I'm going to be straight out in front of my chest. I'm going to rotate right to left, 10 each way. My hips should be a little bit loosened up, so I really want to rotate. Look like with Coach, she's going to look and turn back towards the board. Pushing back over and through. Then she's going to do the same thing, but she's going to go a figure 8. So she's going to rotate and going to go figure 8. So she's going to actually turn, rotate her body, but as she turns, she's going to make arm circles as she goes, and she'll do 10 of those. So I'm still going to turn and rotate. After I go 10 each way, I'm going to just turn up my body, still turn and rotate. But now she's going to go figure 8, but her key is her hips are still turning. She's lifting that backside heel, so my arms, my shoulders, my hips, my legs, everything's working together, going one way. Then the last thing we'll finish up with is 10 jumping jacks, and we'll go into our dynamic stretch, which will be normal like we normally do. So after Coach gets 10 there, she's going to go nice, easy, 10 jumping jacks. Get the ankles, knees, hips. We're back ready to take a little bit of a load. Then we're just going to go to our up and over. How you feel, Coach? Good. Up and over, 5 forward, 5 backwards, each side, right side, left side. Up and over, 5 on the right, 5 on the left, and I'm going to go backwards, 5 right, 5 left. We'll go to our inside toe tap. After my 5 backwards, be nice, tight, and tall. Then I'm going to go my inside leg whip, inside toe tap for 5 each way. Then a little external hip rotation. Good work, nice job. Then I'm checking for gum on the outside. Remember that knee down, try to work to push that toe forward. I'm not just grabbing the toe and pulling the heel to my butt. That's the next one. So in this one, I want to try to push that foot forward. There you go. Good job, Coach. Nice work. Good job. Then from there, gang, I'm going to go with my backside toe grab. I'll do a backside toe grab. Pull the heel away from the butt. Nice, tall, straight up. Going into my lunge, rotate, rotate, reach high up and over. We'll do 3 each side, 3 on the right, 3 on the left. We'll alternate those. Jumping over. Breathe, breathe, breathe. You don't want to be holding that breath. Nice job. Breathe through, breathe out. Nice job. Good job, Coach. Good job at home, gang. Good stretch. Nice. Good job. Good work. Then when we hit, gang, after we hit R3, we got 1 more each side. And we'll go to that knee grab, toe grab. A knee grabber, a little toe grabber. Good, nice work, Coach. Here we go. Nice morning today. I know it's going to get hot, but it was a nice morning. Got a little knee grab, toe grab, gang. Pull that knee back up and through, grab, reach down, grab that toe. Little windshield wiper, a little gas pedal on each toe when I reach down and grab that toe. We're going to go 3 each side here. Then when I pull up, be nice and tall. Nice work. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Don't hold your breath. Remember, don't hold your breath while you're going through these. Sometimes you have tension when things are tight. We want to hold our breath. I do not want to hold my breath. I want to let the air out. Hi, Carrie. I want to let the air out as I'm coming through. Hi, Margot. Hi, Jacob. We'll go 3 each side there. Then we're going to go to our 2 world's greatest on each side. Coach, get her mat out. That world's greatest. That's what I'm lunging for. If I lunge right, taking my right elbow down to the ground. Right rotation to open up that thoracic spine. Now I'm going to lay over right for that pigeon. Take your time. Breathe out. Reach out and through. Nice breath. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Breathing through. You don't have to rush on this one, gang. Take your time. Reach, rotate, and lay it over. There you go. Good work. Nice job, Coach. We'll go 1 more each side, gang. Right elbow, right rotation. Just lay that knee over for that pigeon. Nice, good job, Coach. Good work, nice. 1 more to the left side. We'll do our alternating lateral gang, but if you have your mat, you can keep your mat out because we're going to be on the floor for our kick over series. Where we kick over, windshield wiper it, and then lay on our stomach for our scorpion. So coach, you just move the mat. Now we're just going to go that alternating lateral 2 each way. Remember, dropping the hip, push the knee over so that my knee and ankle line up, slide over the other way, open that groin up, inside groin, toe, so my toes should be pointed straight ahead. Try to work to keep those feet on the ground, so I'm also then getting my ankles loosened up. If I let that foot come off the ground and roll to the edge of my shoe, you're not going to get as much ankle mobility work in there as if you drop back and slide through. Good job, Coach. Then from there, gang, we're just on the floor. We're going to do kickovers. We're going to do 8 in the series. So Coach's legs straight. She's kicking over 8 with her right leg. Just nice and easy. As you go, you can maybe increase the range of motion. Your first couple, nice and easy. 8 on that right side, then I'm going to go 8 on the left side. Nice, good work. Nice easy kicks, nice and smooth. Don't have to kill yourself, don't have to pull anything. Then from here, gang, we'll go rotate out to the side. 10 on the right leg, windshield wiper, bring it outside. Remember, try to work, keep that back side hip on the ground, that butt on the ground on the back side. Don't open, and then to try to get more range of motion, let the hips rotate. We're trying to open through the hips, not rotate the hips. So I'll go 8 on that right side, then I'm going to go 8 on the left side. Then right from here, Coach will flip on her stomach, and we're going to go into our scorpion. So I'm on my stomach, taking my right leg to my left hand, my left leg to my right hand. My arms are straight out into a T. So Coach is flipping, you guys are flipping, you're in a prone position. Face down, arms out. Just nice and easy. The first couple kicks, if your hips are tight, your lower back's tight from anything during the week. Maybe you did a lot, then you were sitting around, maybe sitting hanging last night. Might be a little stiff today. This will help loosen that hip up, loosens the lower back up. Even if you keep your hands on the floor, gang, it's going to open and stretch some of that front backside shoulder too. Nice work, great job. Great work. Good job, Coach. We're just going to go 8 each way. Then from here, gang, we're popping up. Coach is going to get a drink. You guys can all get a drink. Give me a thumbs up. Then if you have a chair, a coffee table, a countertop, somewhere that you can hold on to, you can do these from the floor, gang. What we're going to do is we've got 30 seconds. We're going to go chair plank jacks and chair mountain climbers, but I'm doing 2 sets of my plank jacks from my chair. We're doing 30 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Normally when we do a Tabata, it's 20 seconds and 10. So this is a little bit harder, a little bit more than what you normally do, like when you do our Tabata workout. A Tabata is 20 and 10. We're doing 30 and 10, which is going to get you pretty good today, okay? So work through. We're going to do 2 rounds of the plank jacks, 2 rounds of the chair mountain climbers. Then we will get a 40-second break, okay? Then we're going to go to our jumping jacks and then to our skaters, 2 rounds of those. So give me a quick thumbs up when you're ready to go. Before you're ready to go, give us a thumbs up. We'll get started here in probably 15 seconds. But give me a thumbs up if you can. Nobody sleeping today. Oh, there we go. All right, thank you, gang. Here we go. Hey, we're going to go in 5. We're going to do plank jacks. 3, 2, 1. We're rocking and rolling. So we're plank jack just like you're doing a jumping jack from the chair. Feet are going in and out. Stand on the balls of my feet. Find your pace. Remember, the higher they're like a countertop, it's going to be a little bit easier than a chair. A chair is going to be easier than going from the floor. 15 seconds, coach. Nice job. We're going to do 2 sets of this, so when we're done, we're going to 10-second break. Just stay right where you're at. Good job, coach. Keep pushing. 5, 3, 2, 1. We're resting for 10. We're resting for 10. We're going right back to our plank jacks, gang. We're plank jacking at 2, 1. We got 30 seconds. Nice work. Good job. Good job, gang. Nice work. Way to get you some. Way to get you some. Then we'll get a 10-second break. Then we're going to go to our chair mountain climbers. 15 seconds. Good work, good work, good work. Nice job. Way to work, coach. Good. Good work. Push through, push through, push through. 5, 3, 2, 1. 10-second break. Then we're going to mountain climbers. So you can kind of feel the pace, gang. Can you push your pace a little bit? We're going to go mountain climbers in 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to go mountain climbers. Understand after these 2 rounds, you are going to get a good 40-second break. So work to push yourself on these mountain climbers now. Push hard on the mountain climbers. You're really just doing a minute of mountain climbers. Work to push, work to push, work to push. Great job, push it through. 10 seconds. Keep rocking and rolling, keep rocking and rolling. 5, 3, 2, 1. You're resting for 10. 10-second rest, and we're going again. Hard 30 seconds, and you're going to get a 40-second rest, gang. 3, 2, 1. We're rolling. Actually, get a 50-second rest and we'll go off the clock. So you get a 50, so you're going to get almost a minute rest. So push yourself. Push yourself for these 20 seconds. Push hard for the 20. Here we go, here we go. Pushing through, pushing through. Great job. 10. Rock and roll, rock and roll. 5. Push now. 3, 2, 1. Get yourself a quick little break. Get yourself a quick little break. Nice job, coach. Good work, good work. Next one, we're going to get almost a minute break, 50-second break, guys, and we're going into our jumping jacks. So you are getting rest, so work to push yourself. I know during the exercise you're not, but work to push yourself a little bit, okay? Work to push. So when this clock hits, at the end, we'll have 10 seconds to get ready. Nice job. So we still have 20 seconds. We're going into jumping jacks. We got 15 seconds, so when this hits 0, we still have 10 seconds to go. I'll give a 10-second countdown. Here we go, we're rocking and rolling. We're going our jumping jacks. Remember, modify if you need to. We're going in 3, 2, 1. We're going for 30 seconds. Good job, coach. Good job at home. This is where do not pace yourself, guys. This is what to get your heart rate up today. Work to push now, work to push. Push the pace, but keep good form. Push your pace, but keep good form. Great job, gang. You're doing super. 10. Way to push through. Good job, coach. 5, 3, 2, 1. You're rested for 10 seconds. Rested for 10. We're still doing our jumping jacks. Still going to do our jacks. 5, going in 3, 2, 1. We're rocking and rolling. Good work. Nice job, coach. Nice job. Push through, push through, push through. 20 seconds, gang. At that 10-second break, we're going to go right into skaters after the 10-second break. Side to side. Remember, add a little jump in there if you can. 10 seconds, coach. 10 seconds at home, gang. We're going to rock and roll. 5, 3, 2, 1. 10-second break. We're going skaters side to side. Remember, if that jump is too dynamic, you can just step side to side. Get a little arm in there. 3, 2, 1. We're rocking and rolling now. And we're going to be done in a minute and 10. Minute and 10. 30 seconds of work. 10-second rest. 30 more seconds. And you're done. So work to push yourself now. Work to push. Use those arms for balance and control. Use your arm for balance and control. Great job. Good job, coach. Way to get it. Way to get it. 10 seconds. Nice. Good work. 3, 2, 1. You are resting for 10. Good job. Way to work. Way to work. Last one. Last 30 seconds, gang. In 3, 2, 1. You are rocking and rolling. This is where you're getting some right here. This is where you're getting it. Nice job. Good work. Good. Nice job. Good job. Good job. 15 seconds and we'll be done. 15 seconds we'll be done with the cardio. Great job, gang. Push through. 10 seconds. We'll get a little break after this. In 5, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Great job, gang. Great job. Way to get it. Way to get it. Get a little bit of break. Get about a minute break. Get a drink. When we come back, gang, we're going to be doing push-ups and we're going to be doing squats. If you want to use any type of resistance for your squat, you can. What we're doing a normal squat, we're doing a wide sumo squat, and we're doing a narrow feet together squat. We're doing for our push-ups, we're doing normal push-ups, regular push-ups, wide push-ups, and diamond push-ups. Okay? How you doing, coach? Ready to rock and roll? So we're going to start off with first, gang. We have 10 regular push-ups. So coach is pushing up for 10 from her 10 push-ups. She's going to go to her feet and we're going to go 10 squats. Coach is just going to go regular feet normal position. Going to go goblet squats for 10. After her goblet squats, gang, we're going to go back down to the floor and we have wide grip, wide stance push-ups. So my arms are wider than normal. We're doing 8 of these. Hey, you don't have to speed rush through this, but try to pick a nice pace. So coach's arms are wide here. She's going to go 8 push-ups. Then she's going to go wide. Toes are going to be out. She's going to go 8 sumos. Coach feet are wider, just like when we went wide with our push-ups. We're going wide stance on our squats. We're just going 8. Then from there, gang, we're going to go back to the floor. And we're going to do a diamond push-up for 6. So my thumbs are together, my fingers are together. I'm doing 6 diamond push-ups. And then I'm going to go 6 squats. My feet are together, my knees are together. I want to go nice and deep and push my butt back and through. Nice. There we go. Good work, coach. That's 1 round. We got 3 rounds of this. Going to give you a quick little break. So you can judge where you're at. If you have different sets of weights, you can go heavier if you need to. or just think good range of motion. I'd rather have most of you, instead of going heavier weights, think full range of motion. Get that butt all the way down there, okay? We're gonna go here in about 5 seconds. You feel all right, Coach? Good?
So you tell me when to go.
What's that?
You tell me when I'm supposed to go.
All right, here we go into 3, 2, 1. We're rocking and rolling. Second set. So we're doing 10 regular push-ups. And we're going back to our 10 regular goblet squats. Toes straight ahead, feet right underneath our shoulders. For 10. Nice job, Coach. Butt back, chest up. And remember that I'm going to go 8 wide grip push-ups. 8 wide grip push-ups. Hey, remember, if you need to go from your knees, go from your knees, because we're going to end up doing, what, 96 push-ups, 96 squats. Think wide grip on those push-ups. Once I'm back to my feet, I'm going to go wide stance, toes out, push my knees out over my toes. I've got 8 full, deep sumo squats, sumo goblets, so my legs are out, drop the hips straight down and through. Then I'm going to go to my diamond push-ups. Hands together, feet, fingers together, right underneath my shoulders. If you have to go from your knees, go from your knees. If you have to go from your chair, go from your chair. It's like from a chair, you might have your hands on the inside. Might use the chair rest. This is our 3rd round. We're rocking and rolling. After this, Coach, narrow. She's doing her narrow squat, feet right underneath. So now I got my narrow goblet squats. We'll wait 20 seconds, gang, 20 seconds, and we'll go with round number 3. Nice job, good work. Round number 3 coming up. Here we go, gang. So we're gonna go back to our regular push-ups. We got 10 regular. If you start to fatigue, gang, remember, good form. Don't get your butt way up in the air. Good form. If you have to go from your knees, go from your knees. Peek on my squat, good depth. I'd rather have you go no weight and go deep than have heavy weight and go and just barely bend your legs. Full range of motion. Full range. She's back down to her wide grip for 8. Wide for 8. Good position, good tight core. Nice work, nice job. Good job getting it home. Then back to my sumo for wide. Coach does a great job. She's pushing her knees out over her toes. Not letting those knees collapse in. Good hip mobility. And I'm back to my diamond push-ups. Going for 6. Nice work, Coach. And narrow, narrow, narrow. Close together. Nice job. We'll go break your drink, egg. Then when we come back, egg, we're gonna go. You're gonna need dumbbells. Mighty change up. We're gonna do 2-arm row, bent over row for 10. I'm gonna do 2-arm overhead press for 10. I'll bend back over and go 2-arm alternating row for 8. Up, alternating overhead press for 8. And I'm gonna be laying on my mat on the floor. I have 6 pullovers on the right arm, 6 pullovers on the left arm. And then I'm going to stand up and I'm doing single arm, front raise, out to the side, the lateral raise, bringing it back in and down. So I'm going to keep, this is going to be good core work right here. So first we're going to go 2-arm bent over row. Rolling for 10. The coach is pressing for 10. from there again, we're going to go bent over, alternating row, 8 each arm. We're going 8 each arm. And I'm up, going to alternate press, 8 each arm. Nice job, good work, coach. Then I'm laying down on the ground, gang, and I'm doing a 1-arm pullover. My arm stays relatively straight, slight bend in the elbow. The coach is holding right over the top. She's touching through that backside. I've got 6 pullovers on the right side. Then I'm gonna go 6 pullovers on the left side. Good job, coach. Nice job, everybody at home. Way to get it. Way to rock and roll. Going over, hey, legs are bent, keep your back flat into the ground. Then from here again, this one, you might want to watch coach on the first rep. She's doing a front raise. She's not bringing her arm back down. She's doing a front raise, bringing it straight out to the side of her body to a T, out to the side, back in and down. So front raise to a T, back in and down. I've got 6 of those on the right side, 6 of those on the left side. Good control. Don't swing your body. Good control all the way through. 6 on the right, 6 on the left. You're not teeter-tottering. You're not throwing your shoulders back and forth. Good core position. Hold. Nice job, good work right there. So shake that out real quick. We're just we won't take as long of a break here again because you got a little bit of rest there in between the shoulder work. We'll go back to our back work. So coach gonna grab her dumbbells again. We're gonna go bent over row again. Remember we're going 10, 8, 6. So we got 10 rows. We'll do 10 presses. Press. You got 8 alternating row. That's 8 each arm. We'll go into our 8 alternating shoulder press above our head. Again, good core position, good control. I'm going back to my singles on the floor for my pullovers. Single standing up for my front to T. So we're going 6 each side. Again, as coach reaches over, she's not getting more range of motion by arching her back. You want to think, push your butt, push your lower back into the floor. Great job, gang. Breathe, breathe, breathe. As I pull over, bring it to the top, I can take a breath. I can hold my breath as I go over and pull. Once I bring it back to start position, don't be scared to take a breath. Get some air and don't hold your breath for 12 reps. 6 on each side. On a good pull. There we go. Good job, coach. Again, from here, gang, we're going to go a front raise to a T. We'll be using these soup cans here. I don't have to go real heavy here. Think more control than weight. That will work that shoulder complex. A little rotation in there, a little movement in there. Breathing, bracing, holding good position. Up, out, in, down, in control. 6 each way. Good job, coach. Nice work, gang. Good work at home. Get it. Nice job, gang. Well, one more round left. We got another round left. Good work, coach. Just take a quick 10 seconds, about 10, 15 seconds here, gang, and we're back to our rows again. Third round. Here we go, we're rocking and rolling. We got our bent over row. Good job, coach. 10 rows, 10 press, 8 alternating rows, 8 alternating press. Great job, good work, coach. Good work, nice job. I'm going to go my alternating press, good position, good form. I'll go back to my pullovers. Straight arm. You can have a slight bend in that elbow again, gain good control coming up and over. Pull with that back. Remember, it's not a shoulder. If I arch my back up, it ends up being more of a shoulder exercise, and you're getting range of motion because you're arching that back through. Don't arch the back. Good range of motion. Good job, coach. Nice work. Good pull. Good reach. Good pull. Great job. Pull over, nice job, good work. Nice work, coach. Then back to our front raise to T. Good control. Remember again, if you ever want to have more, but you don't have more weight, I can slow my movement down. We call it time under tension. So if you actually want to do this and give it like a 6 count coming up, 6 out to the side, 6 out count to lower, you can use a soup can and get really, really good work from that. So if I hold some things with time under tension, that isometric contraction, you can really overload, make that muscle work harder than it normally does. Sometimes we'll do that is if somebody doesn't have like heavy weights, or you're trying to go through recovery. When you have some type of injury, I can use lighter weight, but still get some great work out of it, especially if I put some time under tension. Use a counter, use a clock to show what you're doing. Then we'll take a quick little break right from there, gang. From there, what we're doing, I'm going to use 2 dumbbells. We're doing 3 rounds. I've got 15 bicep curls. I'm doing 15 kickbacks. I've got 12 hammer curls, palms in, thumbs up. I've got 12 overhead extensions. I'm doing 10 reverse curls, and then I'm doing 10 dips. Okay? We got 3 rounds of this. So 15 curls, regular, palms up, thumbs out to my kickbacks. Which is rocking. So we're going 15 curls. Take your time control. It's not a speed thing. It's not me pushing my shoulders forward and backwards. I got 15 curls. I'm going to go 15 kickbacks. Remember on those kickbacks too. Elbows, forearms, only thing moving. Elbows stay right next to my body. My upper arms stand right next to my body. Coach got those elbows kicked back, and she's pushing back behind her pockets. Bring those arms to 90. She's squeezing at the top. I've got 15 kickbacks. Squeeze through, squeeze through, squeeze through. Good job, coach. Then from here, gang, I'm going to go right into my hammer curls. My hammer curls where my thumbs are up, palms are in. Still full range of motion. Bring it down to my hips. Bring it all the way up to the shoulders. Don't swing. Good control. I've got 12 of my hammer curls. Then I'm going to go overhead extension, and I'm going to go 12. Good job, coach. Nice work. Elbows are straight up to the ceiling. Arms are covering her ears like earmuffs. She's reaching back behind her head. Full range of motion. We'll do my 12 overhead extensions. Then I'm going to go reverse curls, gang. Now my thumbs are in and my palms are down. Stay down. My palms are down, elbows are down. She feel this in the forearms. She's going to go 10 on the reverse, and then we're going to go over to the chair, your couch, your coffee table, whatever you might have, and going to go dips. If you would not have dips, game place to do your dips, you can go back and you can lay on the ground and do nose crushers. You could go back to, you just do another round of kickbacks or overhead extensions. So modify as you need to. Coach, you gotta do 10 dips. Nice job, Coach, good work. Nice job. How's the shoulders feel? Toasty? Good shot. So you might need to modify your weight. Like you say, especially if your shoulders are crushed. Okay? Here we go to the second round game. We got our 15 curls. Curling it up. Curl for 15. Kickbacks for 15. 15 reps. Good job. Nice job getting down. Look at my kickbacks. Elbows tight. Just think, squeeze those triceps at the top, gang. So again, don't just flop your arms. Squeeze at the top. Nice work. Good job. Hi, Lori. So after my kickback games, now I'm going to go to my hammer curls for 12. Thumbs up, palms in. Good control, good work. Get after it. Nice job. Good job, Coach. Nice job at home, gang. Then I'm going to go to my overhead extensions. Like Coach says, gang, hey, if your shoulders are wrecked from the week, you might have to change up, modify some of the exercise. You might have to modify some weights. So anytime you're going from a weight workout, a lot of times towards the end of the week, we start getting tired, and that's why you'll see folks work out hard Monday and Tuesday, and on Friday, Saturday, they're like, oh, I'll just do it again on Monday. You can still get your workout in. You just might need to modify a little bit. You might need to just modify what you're doing, right? A little modification. Go to my reverse curls for 10. And then my dips for 10. These dips will get your shoulders. Coaches have to feel it in your shoulders. That's why you want to stay nice and tight, close to that chair, dip through. But those dips will get your shoulders a little bit gang, so you got to be careful. If there's some problems with shoulders are tight, you could lay down and do nose busters, skull crushers, if you needed to or wanted to. Great job, gang. Great work. One more round, gang. One more round. Hey, we quick and done in 45 minutes today. Great workout. Good stuff. Here we go. Last round. Back to last set of curls. Rolling it up. Nice job. Good work. Nice job. Curling. For my kickbacks. Kickbacks to my hammers. Nice job. Good job, Coach. Nice work. From here, I'm going to go to my hammer curls. Hammer curls to my overhead extensions. Thumbs up, palms in. Nice job. Not swinging the body, not teeter-tottering, not taking my arms just to 90 degrees, not Not swinging from the shoulders. Good extension position too, nice tall. Kick it up and over. Elbows high. My reverse curls. Balls up. Nice job, coach. Nice job at home, gang. Finish up through here with my dips, and we just got some backside work and some core work and dips. Nice. Really quick little break. And what we're going to finish up with, I've got 3 rounds. I'm doing 10 good mornings. Hey, if you maybe don't feel comfortable, have the weight to do good morning, I could do a straight-legged deadlift. Straight-legged deadlift, still going to work my hamstrings and backside. The good morning is I'm going to hold that weight either on the back of my shoulders or right underneath my chin on the front. We're going to go 10. Then from there, I'm going to be on the ground, my legs straight up there. I'm doing 10 toe taps, and I'll still be on the ground. I'm going to do 10 bridges, and then on the floor, I'm going to do 10 crunches. So coach is holding that weight right underneath her chin. She keeps her legs straight. You can look, coach pushes her hips back. She's not letting just her shoulders drop forward. Her shoulders come forward because she's pushing her hips back and through. You should feel this in your butt and your hamstrings. You should not feel this in your lower back. You might get a stretch in your lower back, but you really want to feel the main part of the work coming from your butt and your hamstrings coming through. If you feel in the back of your knees, bend your knees just a little bit. Now coach is on the ground, her legs are straight up in the air. She's going to go 10 toe taps. Then from here, gang, she's just bringing her feet down on the ground. Her toes are going to be up off the ground. She's lifting and going to go 10 bridges, pushing the hips up and through. Driving through the heels. She's not just flopping her hips up. Those knees are getting pushed away. She's driving into her shoulders into the ground. She's going to press push for 10. Then from here, gang, she's just going to do 10 crunches. Again, I like when coach, she's not grabbing her head or pulling on her neck. I want to keep tension away from the neck. Her head stays neutral. She's doing 10 crunches. Quick little break, 10, 15 second break, then she's going back to her good mornings. Again, folks, biggest thing is, gang, is that good morning is I got a hip hinge. I have to keep my back flat. Don't start, your first movement should not be your shoulders rolling forward, but dropping your butt back. Think if you're about 8 inches from a wall, you're going to push and tap the wall with your butt. I shouldn't bend over and my butt not move. We got 10 good mornings. We're just doing 3 rounds here, gang. Good stretch. Again, if you feel this on the back of your knees, right below the low part of your hamstrings or right behind your knees, bend your knees just slightly. That'll take some of that tension off the hamstring. Good job, coach. Good morning. Back to her toe taps. I'm breathing as I come up. I'm reaching up to the ceiling. If you want to change, get a little bit lower abs, you can go into your V reach, which would be my legs apart and reaching through, trying to touch the wall instead of the ceiling. Then coach is going to her 10 bridges. Lift, squeeze that butt, squeeze that back, squeeze those hamstrings. This is the posterior chain. We're getting that whole backside chain with our good mornings and our bridges. Our toe taps and our crunches are getting the front side. Our good mornings, our bridges getting that back side. So if I work front, I got to work back. So if we're doing a bunch of crunches, make sure you're doing something for the back side. Supermans, good mornings, bridges, single leg bridges. Got to make sure we're working that back side, back hyperextensions. Last round, gang. This is the last round right here. Lock it in 5 seconds and 5 will go. We're going to be done here by 7:46. Maybe 7:47. Good job today, gang. Good morning. You can see Coach is under good control. She's not trying to speed through this thing. Good control. Pushing those shoulders through. Nice work, good job. Good job, gang. Nice work. Good morning. Then I'm going to go to my toe taps. We work the back side, posterior chain. Now working that front side core. We'll go right to that back side chain again with our bridges for 10. Bridge for 10. Nice job, Coach. Last couple things, gang, right here. Bridges for 10. Crunch it for 10. We'll wrap it up. Call it a day. Great job. We will be here Monday, gang. We'll be on Coach Rozy FB page. I'll put notices up on the Mark Rosen page and Coach Rozy page to pop over this weekend. Make sure it's a private group, so make sure you send information so that we can get you onto that group. Thanks for being here today, gang. Great job. Rock that out in about 48 minutes, 47 and a half, 48 minutes. Great job. Way to work today, gang. Make it a great weekend. Enjoy. We will see you on Monday.